Everybody, Gabrielle here. I am back here to bring you a reading for the sign of Pisces for the season of Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, or Ascendant, if you prefer. Your overall energy is a Star and the Queen of Swords. We have the Six of Wands, the Chariot, and the Knight of Wands. We have the Three of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Magician. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Tower. Bottom of the deck is the Justice card. Oh, excuse me. Interesting, right? Because this is like, immediately I'm getting two different things. When I first put these down, I saw potentially healing communication coming in. Communication that you have long wished for, that you have really, really wanted. Either you wanted to speak to someone or they wanted to speak to you, but there is some healing words coming in. Things that are going to make everything a hell of a lot better. I don't know what this is yet, but that's what that feels like. And on the other hand, I feel like someone is about to cut off any sort of hope. And for some, I feel as though you've actually been blocking the healing that needs to come in, that's trying to come in. It's like either you're overthinking the Queen of Swords here and the Justice underneath, like, you know. It's funny because I'm kind of getting, right, with the Magician here, right, and also these two cards, I'm very much getting some as above, so below energy here. It's like this to me almost feels like a dream. This Star card here. Like maybe someone had a dream that was super inspirational on or about yesteryear, maybe about when things were happy and innocent, since she's naked here. Some of that. And it's like maybe in this dream you were told, sword up here, how to bring back some of the emotions that had been missing. Right, because usually in the Star, you see the water bearer, you see Archangel Michael pouring one urn onto the earth and one into the water, you know? And it's like, again, it's very much as above, so below. Like someone is being divinely guided on how to achieve their desired results. Couple different messages coming out of the energy there. Yeah. For those who I feel like are being divinely guided with the Six of Wands, Chariot, Knight of Wands, right? It's like, yeah, I feel like you awoke with a plan. On how to move quickly to get through this. I feel like to a degree here, it's like, okay, Pisces, you're realizing that you might have had some instrumental help in creating this Three of Swords, Ten of Wands, right? Because the Magician's here. Like, there's some clarity about your part in this here, and also on how to remove the obstacles that have been put there because of your part here. And it's like you had to get some level of clarity about it. For some of you, you know, you could have been a little too focused on maybe yourselves, honestly. I'm looking at this Queen of Pentacles here, right? And it's just kind of like, I'm hearing that, you can get it, nah, 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 you can get it, you can get it. I'm hearing that song while I'm looking at her. And I really do feel as though there's been this could be you, but the Hangman's right there. This could be the person in your environment, or whomever they are to you. I think it's like there's this clarity. I feel like there's this clarity. Like this person really was like your rock, your anchor. Like they were holding things down big time. And this person here, the way she's holding the grapes, I don't feel as though that's like enticing, right? It's like, I hold you down and I know how to have a good time. It's like the two extremes. It's like, yeah, it's like a mullet. Don't like the Queen of Pentacles, got a mullet. You know, business up front, party in the back. Right. That's what she looks like. Maybe you were the mullet. But either way, there's some enlightenment. But more so than just an enlightenment, there's also, there again, I feel as though this Hangman Tower is like in this Magician card, that obstacle. Even though I know it's like the little table all the elements are displayed on, but that's really not what that's about. It's like you might have all the tools, right? And technically, yeah, you are supposed to be able to create stuff, right? But look how young the Magician is, right? To me, that signifies inexperience. And not to be funny, right? But I have a knight, a queen, and two queens out here. You know, so it's like, there's still more maturing that needs to happen. And maybe that's why these obstacles even occurred. Because there was some immaturity still about. Pisces, maybe you were the immature one. Who knows? Maybe the person you were dealing with is the immature one. You could be dealing with a Libra. I mean, I got Libra out here pretty heavy. I mean, the Queen of Swords goes either direction, but the Justice is on the bottom of the deck. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn. I always forget. Six of Wands is Sag or Leo. Leo. Also have Sag the Knight, but the Knight is also, what did I learn? It's also Scorpio. And I just opened the page, Capricorn, yeah, that's confirmation for me. It's like, somehow Pisces, you understand now your own role in creating this situation. For some of you, I really do feel this selfishness coming through. I do. Because look, who was you doing it for? Who was this victory for? What was it all about? Right? It seems like it was all for show. You got these people behind you, right? I feel like you about to go after what you want big time, because it's like you see now your own part. Damn, some of you are really questioning. This is a financial question. Is the money worth it? Is the money worth it? Because for some, it's like you making all these moves and shit, and there's a lot of movement here. But that to you, the Charioteer is holding a spear, right? That's a wand. There's the, right. I feel like, look, Pisces, look at this. I feel like at one point, right, you were confident. You really were. You and this person were together. Like, whatever that means to you. Y'all were together, blazing ahead, you know, breaking new courses, you know, new trail, breaking new trail. And then something happened. A devil got in, right? But even though the devil was slayed, you and your person became unbuckled, right? The yoke broke. And one of you began to ascend through this process. See the wings? Someone got their wings, right? A transformation happened, right? Big time. Cause someone to elevate, either you or the person you're dealing with. And I do believe this devil was another person. Someone that came in between your relationship. I gotta see. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. Tell me about the Queen of Swords, right? Lovers. Ten of Wands, that's a repeat. Star, repeat. Knight of Swords. A choice was made, right? This Queen of Swords. Told you, somebody elevated. Look, looking up at Archangel Michael. I had to remember who's who. I thought Temperance was Michael, Judgment was Gabriel, so maybe this is Raphael. Yes. So Archangel Raphael, excuse me, was called upon for healing for the Queen of Swords. I see, because look, the snake's on her side, so the Queen of Swords probably is the one who encountered the devil. This person encountered the devil, and it seems as though it was able to slay this beast. That's what it seems like. But in that process, right, a choice was made to no longer put in any effort. But I also feel as though this queen made a choice with this wand energy to sleep with this person. Because they needed something for them. They needed their own sort of healing. Now, it could have been sexual, but again, I don't... You know how things manifest a certain way. The Queen of Swords is usually a single person, right? Although we do have the Queen of Pentacles out here. But we were asking about the Queen of Swords. This person let go. Tired of all the responsibilities. Tired of laboring in vain. It's like, see how the head's against the wall of wands there? It's like hitting your head against a rock. Person you were dealing with in your relationship felt like there was no progress. It was just all a struggle. Just... They didn't know how to heal this, honestly. They didn't. I feel as though each one of these wands is like a chance. And with every chance given, it ended up being more work for them. More responsibility. Just more on their plate. All because of what? See the home back there? All because they wanted a home. They had a goal in mind. A distant goal by the looks of it, but a goal nonetheless. I feel like this person literally poured out everything they had on you. I do. Honestly, look, the way this shit looks, right, look. You see this? See these three people, right? And then look. You have a person in the Ten of Wands, you have the Knight of Swords back here in the Star, right? Let's say this is your Queen of Wands energy here. I mean, your Queen of Swords energy here. The Star in the middle, right? Somebody came in from behind, right? That saw this person, saw your Queen of Swords, right? Saw this star. This person got that glow, right? They came in from behind. And look at the fucking horse. Even the horse is like, yo, you sure you want to do this? And this person came in with some swift fucking words, right? Said all the right shit. Because they wanted to feel some of this energy from this star. And Pisces, this could have been you here with the Ten of Wands. Hindering your own progress. And by you doing this, right? I mean, you could have been out there with Keisha, Tisha, LaWanda, Tanya. You know, you could have been out there like that. With all these wands, right? You so busy. Look, see the hand over, like, right there? It's like, oh, so busy. You could have just been busy, you know, trying to be the man or the woman, you know. Who knows? But, you know, had a lot of shit on your plate. But you wasn't even looking up. You know, you was just focused on you. Like I said, what was it all about? Was it all, who was it for? Looked selfish. Yeah, this Queen of Wands, I keep wanting to call her Queen of Wands. There's so many, anyway. This Queen of Swords made a choice to stop putting in the work. Period, point blank. They dropped it. Ten of Wands, they dropped that shit. They decided to focus on their own healing. And it might have seemed harsh with the Knight of Swords, but with the Queen of Cups on the bottom, this person decided to retract their love and focus on themselves. Look how she's pulling the cup inward, like, oh no. It's like, this Queen of Cups is angry. She is. She's very angry. And it's like, that anger turned her into that. You know, she went from that to this. no longer angry, but no longer drowning in her own emotions, and definitely not allowing, this could be you or the other person, you know what I mean? You could be embodying this Queen of Swords energy, Pisces, who knows? But no longer allowing the heartbreak to keep her trapped. It's like, I'm getting, like, this guy is like, might as well be the angel of death. Like, it's just like, she's taking her instruction from something bigger than her. And see where that is. Those swords are not in the heart, they're in the belly. That's severing the tie, the soul tie, the connection. Interesting. Someone just stop trying to manifest, period, point blank. It's too much work, it's too much effort. Pisces, is there something about this situation that you need to come to understanding with? Are you still not seeing this person in the right way? It's like you're having some major hang-ups here. And I feel like you're looking at the tower. Like, you just, like, it's got you stuck. It's so funny. It's like, if you just made a concerted effort, right? You would be able to get grounded again. But I feel like you kind of in this wheel. It's funny that the wheel's not out here, right? You're still not seeing something. Let me see what's going on. Can I have Holy Spirit clarifier for the Hangman Tower card combo, please? Please, wait. Hangman. Pisces. Scorpio season is going to present you. There's so much movement out here between the Chariot and the Knights. Listen, Scorpio season is going to present you with an opportunity to right this wrong. See how his hand is at his belly here? Like he's holding his prana, he's at the solar plexus, his soul area. There's like, if you follow the calling of your soul, right? The pull that you feel, and do everything from this space of unconditional, it's not just love. It's like purity. There's a level of divine guidance you're being given with this through Scorpio season. Like, you feel this pull. You should follow the messages, right? It's like Hermes. Follow the signs and symbols and the cosmic pushes. Because there's something that they're doing right now that's trying to bring in this shift for you, in order to restore balance. Because like I said, I do feel like you were selfish. I really do. I feel like you at one time tried to maintain a level of an upper hand. And the only way forward is true reciprocity. I do feel like you're being pulled, guided towards your soulmate right now. I do. I do feel as though there can be some form of reconciliation. But you gotta make some rights, some wrongs rights. How about that? See the scales? It just keeps repeating. I feel like to a degree you have to learn. You're like taking some sort of medicine, right? Say for instance, this is the Holy Father, right? Or Heavenly Father. And right now, your karma might be coming. It's like you're being served some karma, right? These scales are being balanced out, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Like you've been beat up by all of this. See, this one's bandaged, right? It's got a bandage about his head. But I feel like you're learning. You're willingly and graciously accepting what's been going on, these lessons. I feel like there's been at least four major lessons. And I feel like it's been real hard for this person over here to just watch, to allow. Look how they're looking at the karmic scales. Like, I mean, they're looking at the Father and the scales above their head, and they're patient. Their hands are out, like, but it's like, it's almost like they want to help to save this person or something, or like help bring their hands closer together so they don't miss it. It's been hard for this person to sit over here. But look, it's like, you ever get a voucher for something? It's like this one. just got like a little fast pass or something. Like, so they're just waiting, right? Because it's like whatever this is, they've been set aside for. Like, they don't have to go through this, but they're being forced to watch you go through this. But if you see that this is being done by the Most High, and you continue to thrive, right? You continue to be happy and joyous and grateful and have that spirit of thanksgiving within you, you'll come through it and you'll be able to elevate. Look, you've been through war. The person you're dealing with has been through war. Look, she got her red bottoms on. She said, these is bloody shoes. Like, they done been through the battle. Been through the war. I don't believe this was an easy transformation. I don't want you to think that, but I think they show up as the Knight of Wands because it was like quick. In and out. She's like, oh, I got it and I'm out. Didn't need to continue to do it. And whereas, look, you've been slow through this process. Look, your horse don't have wings. Like, you still haven't ascended the way you need to ascend. But if you go through this period, I know this video is getting long, I'm so sorry. If you go through this period the way you're supposed to, right? Look. Look how she looking at you, though. Look how she looking at you. Like, shit, you still got here. Look, she's holding her cup. Look, and he reaching for it. Like, no, I do want it. I do want it. I do want it. Pisces, you're going to have to show someone, I would say, the Most High. The Most High. Your Holy Family, your Divine Mother, your Divine Father, how much you do want this. If this is a relationship, you're going to have to show up big time. Alright, y'all. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. They're greatly appreciated. Thank you for your private bookings and your donations. You can find me at intuitivedownloads19@gmail.com or Tell All Your Business Tarot on Instagram. Light and love. Bye.